Hi guys, it's Damaris, and I apologize if this is going to confuse you, but I was in the middle of recording a plan with me video when I get a knock at the door. It was Jehovah's Witness. My dog started barking. Gio started screaming because every time a guest comes over, he just goes nuts and he starts hiding and screaming. I don't know, it's something silly he does, and it interrupted the video. Now I could totally have still used it and edit it, whatever, but I don't do editing anymore. I just don't have the time. I record straight from YouTube and send it as it is, mistakes and all, drawn out sentences and all. So I just decided to discard the video. It was already 19 minutes long. I was halfway through my planner page. So here I am, starting again from the beginning, letting you know what's up. I'm going to be planning for this book here. This is the Happy Planner. I'm going to do the first week of August. I think July's already been done for the most. Actually, no, it's not been done. So I have still next week to do. But I just wanted to share with you that was where I was planning for. Also, I took out this book because this is where all my money goes. Not in the literal sense. This is where I budget my money. I do a weekly spending of what needs to get paid, of what I'd like to do with a little bit of the money. We pay tithe to our church, to God. We do a little saving, we pay off bills, we do some fun things with the money, and so on. So all of that is composed into these little pages. This is a very compact planner. It's the Marian Smith Heart of Gold planner. As you can see, there's gold. This was my dream planner since it came out, and the fact that she made it into a condensed personal size is perfect. I immediately purchased it, and this is my on the go planner. I only use it for money. I don't use it for anything else. There is an area here in the back where if there's a really good preaching going on in church and I don't have my notebook, and this is usually for Sundays, I will write about it in this section, but that's not common. As you can see, the last time was June 5th, and then I have a to-do list on the next page. So I haven't really used, there is a budgeting section here, which to be honest with you, I don't know how to use this. I've never done budgeting in my life. I usually just spend. And this year is the first year that I'm actually trying to be mindful of money. I'm trying to take charge of where my money goes, save for the future, save for vacations, and so on. So that's what this planner is. So I always go to that week to view what is going to be spent that week. That way I'll know how to plan in my Happy Planner. So I pulled out this white sheet of paper and my cutting tool because on my first week of August, which you can see here, there are two pink shaded areas. I don't mind it as much, but since my watermelon is hot pink, and all of my little touches that I've been pulling out here, you can see are hot pink. It doesn't really go with that light pink. So instead of doing a hot pink here, I'm just gonna do all white, and I'm gonna make it just a solid white area there. So I don't know exactly how I'm gonna do that, but it's gonna be covered with this sheet. What I've done so far is I've used the Laura by Laura green ombre washi, and I had just opened it so you can see all of her info, but you can find her on Etsy or Instagram or her.com. So I used two pieces, one over the other, because as you can see, the numbers were still showing in the background. I first used the watermelon, but it was showing, so I decided to use two pieces of green and then go over that with some Making Memories glitter black stickers in 1 through 7, and it looks really cute. I like that the fonts are different. I like that it's flat, even though I don't write at the top of the page. They're still flat, which is good. It doesn't bring too much bulk to my planner. So I'm gonna continue from here on out. I had already pre-cut the watermelon washi to fit all the way to the end when I decided I don't want the pink at all. So that's where I'm at now. So now is when I'm gonna go ahead and measure my pink, and I really don't like this ruler but it's the only ruler I have. We're at 3 inches wide, and what is that, 8, 7.5, 7 and a little less than a half, a little teensy bit less than a half. So let me go ahead and cut that up. And I also want to mention, now that you're just here watching me cut, that I have seen pretty much a good amount of videos where girls are planning their planner pages, and they are using a lot of product. They're using a lot of stickers and a lot, like they cover every inch square of this area, and I think it looks really cute, but I don't want to waste that much stickers on just 7 days. Like, I wouldn't mind doing it for a monthly spread, but for 7 days, that's too much stickers to waste for me. Because really what you're gonna do with it is write your to-do list, write your grocery list, and then on to the next week. So yeah, I don't what I'm trying to say is I don't like to overuse my stickers, because I really like my stickers and they're super cute and I don't want to use them all. So I've just pulled out here some Tombow Mono and some Tombow Mono liquid glue. The roller is super easy to use. I'm just gonna set it up at the top here, and I'm just gonna do a little bit in the middle. I'm gonna make sure that everything's lined up here at the top first before I roll it down to the middle area. So now I've covered up all that pink. I'm happy about that. Now before I laid this down, I could have done some stamping here. Maybe I could have added something nice, like a stamp that says birthday or something, but for the sake of time and the video, I'm not gonna do that. And you can see a little bit of pink edge here, and this might overlap because I didn't place it so straight, but that's okay. So now I'm gonna take my watermelon washi and I'm gonna put it all the way across to that edge, which kind of looks weird now if you think about it. So I think I'm gonna just cut it out. I was saving it, but I might just cut it. So yeah, I'm just gonna lift that up with my tool, and this should be easy because the edge is right there. So I just line up that edge with the tool and snip it right off. So now I have this whole area to play around with. I haven't decided what's gonna go there yet, but here, let me bring over my other page because I'm gonna put in the watermelon washi at the bottom of this page also. I'm not sure if there's a method. Yeah, there is actually a method there. So the reason I'm separating the bottom line here and not the very bottom part of the planner page is because I want to keep the bottom there. I might add a sticker at the very bottom here where the hearts are. But just to give you a little history of my experience with the Happy Planner. When I first started using it, which probably was a month ago, I used to separate my days by morning, afternoon, and night. And I just messed that up a little bit. That's okay. So I would do my morning chores here, my afternoon ideas, and then my night stuff. And I noticed that my night was always left blank because I do all of my to-dos in the morning and afternoon. So if we're going to the beach, we'll do that in the afternoon or the morning. If we're doing some grocery, that's the morning or the afternoon. Movies and so on. Everything past this area is always blank because this is now where we, you know, come home, we unwind, we do some laundry, we watch a movie or a TV show at nighttime, you know. So I don't really do much at the bottom. So I decided that I'm going to now use the bottom area for what did I learn that day. I think it's a really brilliant way to make use of your last squares of the day. Some people use it to track their steps, their calories. Now, I want to do a fitness thing, but my mind has not caught up with, and my body has not been very obedient to my desire. So I've been not eating well. I've not done any exercising. So I don't want to do that right now. Right now I'm using this for my ideas, for my what I've learned for the day. I did it last week. I started doing it. I did 3 days. I didn't catch up Thursday and Friday. And today is Saturday. So I do a lot of listening to podcasts, and preferably Joyce Meyer. She's one of my favorites. Like, I feel naked if, number one, I don't pray. As soon as I wake up, I start praying. I start saying, thank you, Jesus, for today. Thank you for waking me up. I could have been dead in my sleep tonight, but you chose to woke me up, and you gave me the grace to get up at 6 in the morning. And so I just start my day before putting my foot on the floor. I'm already thanking God for the day and asking him to, you know, give me patience and give me grace, and just doing my morning prayer. After that, you know, I get up great, I go shower, I put on my podcast, and usually it's 30 minutes long. Sometimes it's 15. If it's 15 minutes, I'll put 2. If it's 30 minutes, I'll do 1. And in the shower, I'm listening to Joyce Meyer or whoever else is preaching for that day. And that's how I start my day. And there's a lot of great information that she gives. Biblical truth, knowledge, wisdom. Like, there's some things that I learn on my own by just reading or by studying. So I want to make sure that the one thing from that day that really impacted me the most, that just blew my mind away, I want to make sure that I add it to this area. So that's what I keep that for. So now that we have our really cute spread, which I am loving the green and the hot pink right now. I'm so loving it. I love that this is blank. Now I'm going to start filling in my stickers. So I pulled in a few of these, and I know for sure this does not match, but I'm looking at the back, and I might use some of these items here. Same thing here. There's a lot of little stickers I can use. Same thing here. I know I'm not going to use any white or color, but I might use these, maybe not. I also pulled out some Mama Lay stickers. These I did not use in the last, in my first time I did my planning, but I may use them now. You never know. I like the green. They match really good with what I'm doing here, so I may just use some of these greens if I can include it. I also have more of her items that I wanted to give away on Instagram. I have that balloon there. I have some washi strips. I'm not sure what I'm going to use yet, but for now I want to make sure that I know Wednesdays is Bible study night. so I'll have that there. Saturday and Sunday is gonna be a big celebration because it's my husband's birthday on Sunday the 7th, and I don't know what I want to do yet, but I know that we're gonna celebrate. I also pulled out this card that I might be punching out just to put in the middle as a grocery list or a reminder list there. So I like to keep it very clean and very simple with just a few touches. I'm gonna open this pack first, and if you saw my whole video, you would have known that these squares from the Simple Stories collection are not as wide as I'd like them to be. But I'm thinking, what if I turn them sideways? They'd probably fill up the box a little bit better, right? Yeah. So I just might add it here to the front of the Saturday because there's really nothing in this area. Or I can pull out a phrase sticker and add it there. Haven't decided yet on the squares. So now I have some really cute, fun stickers here that I can play with. Let's see. I really like Hello Sunshine and Joy. I'm trying to get more of the green and pink in here. I'll have to look through this a little later. Do what makes you happy. Looking forward. Good vibes only. Enjoy the little things. So I just have to see what would look good up there. Look on the bright side of life. What else do I have? Oh, these are really good. These are really good. I'm really liking these. So I might use the first three because it's blue, pink, and green. So for sure, except they're too wide. It might work really good here on the sidebar. Unless I cut it down a little bit. So let me just take a look at how that would play out. Yeah, I would have to cut that down, and I wouldn't want to do that. So let me just start by adding a border over the notes area because that pink is a little too bright for me. Not bright, but light. So I don't know what I want to add. I wish there was a fast forward button and some music at this point as I'm thinking through my my layout. Happy day. Hello summer. Choose to be happy. I apologize for the barking. Can also pull in some of the Happy Planner stickers here. I like this to do. I'm gonna use that to do. That is perfect. And before I do that, what I can do also is grab my Mommy Lay sheet, and I can use this really cute pink strip to border it out. So I'm gonna work upside down because that's just how my mind operates. I'm gonna add that there. Okay, I'm gonna snip off that edge a little bit and just work from there. So that's a cute little border. And then now I can add my to-do sticker, and that's gonna go right above, and hopefully I can center that nicely. Make it nice and straight, even though that line doesn't look pretty straight. So I might have to lift up the Mommy Lay strip, and hopefully these are repositionable. This one I like where it's at. I just want to move this one a little bit higher so that the lines are perfect, and that looks good so far. So this is gonna be my weekly to-do list. Let's see, on the 1st, I know that there's a bill that always comes out on the 1st, and I think on the 5th. I think the 5th is Netflix. I'm gonna have to check my my book. So let's see. All the other bills I pay purposely, but there's a couple that come out on their own, and hubby takes care of that, and that's the Netflix. I really don't know. I don't know which is the other one, but let's just leave it like that. So I really like this sidebar here. I want to decorate the weekend with balloons. I want to make it pretty, so I just might have this cover the edge there. And being that I work a 8 to 5 job, I don't have much to do in the morning, so the mornings I use for reminders. I use my reminders, what I want to accomplish that day. The afternoons I use for the first one is what I need to do that day. The second one is what I would like to do that day, and then the last part, you know, is the what I learned for the day. So I want to keep this there, kind of like separating the weekday from the weekend. I like that idea, and I want to add some black to this area. So I'm gonna go looking for a flat black sticker here. I don't see any in this book. Let's do this. Yeah, I'm really excited to get the new Mambi 30 sheet sticker book. There's one that I really like, and I don't know if I'm gonna find a like phrase sticker in there. That's what I'm really looking for. Kind of something like this that has a die cut in it. This is girly, so I'm not going to use it, but I just had it there for an example. Now the only other thing I can think of is the this pack here, but I can't. Where's the one I just had? As you can see, I make a huge mess, and I also have a stack of stickers here I can use. None of these say I don't know, I might use that hello banner here because it's so cute. Huh. And the oh, I don't want to use it, but it's too cute not to use. Like, I have to use it. So I could do it sideways and do like a hello weekend type of thing. Like that. Oh, that's so cute. I didn't want to use that one, but it's really perfect there. We can add weekend in like alpha letters. I can use green. I know I have green, and now the balloons maybe can come down here at the bottom instead of being at the top. I'm gonna look for a sheet of green stickers. So these are, I thought they'd be a little lighter. I could put WKND. Let's see, my W's are taken there, so WKND. Okay. Or I could use hot pink, or I could use blue. Let me look for some blue. I have a drawer full of alpha stickers, and they're in color order. So I know I have a sheet of the same Simple Stories alphas. And they're all in color order, just of the ones that I use the most. WK, oh boy, ND, perfect. So I'm gonna go with this, and let me start with the D just because I'm gonna work backwards. So I'm going to pop this out, okay, and just put weekend at the border here and go in from the outside. My N is gonna be here. It's the last blue N that I have. And I didn't want to use a pink because I already have pink on this layout, and this is mostly to celebrate hubby's birthday, and I just didn't want to do pink for his birthday. So and the W. Okay, hello weekend. Oh, I can even add B-Day, but it might be too long. I should have thought about that earlier. Maybe I could have added B-Day here in a hot pink. Maybe it could extend out this way since the banner does extend. Let's see what that'll look like. B-Day. Where are my B stickers? Where are those? Oh, I found them under. Okay. Here we go. Super cute. B-Day. And you can see they're the same font as these. So let's get the Y. Oh, these look like they might be a lot thinner though. They're not as thick. So I can just pull right up into that section, make sure they're lined up. Get my A going. I like that they're thinner, even though they're kind of harder to pull out. But I like that they're thin because it doesn't create too much bulk on your planner day. Just want to make sure that it's straight and they're not lifting. That's one thing that it really irks me when the stickers lift at the corners. And I don't know if it's the glue that they use during manufacturing or if it's the oils from your finger. But yeah, so perfect. Look at that. Oh, I'm so loving it. Okay, so now I don't know if I want to add the balloons on this side or at the very bottom. I might just want it at the very bottom. And I've already kind of messed up the white. So let me just do some erasing. I don't know where that's coming from. So I definitely want to add that there. Let's see if I like anything here. We can add an arrow pointing to birthday weekend.